Alright, I'm back. And we're whooping up on this boss. Oh my goodness! That hurt. Oh, I didn't bless my hood. Note to self. Alright. Another phone call. That's a lot of damage. Aldo. Lose whoever that was. Oh, no! That was so close. How many hit points did I have, y'all? Like, one? Oh, dang, I'm running out of potions. He's half down. He's half dead. We're doing it. Back off. Dang! I just went to heal. The perils of being a Dexter. When you gotta get up in their face. Oh, man. Just gonna stand here patiently. Waiting to be less dead than I was before. Oh! Oh! Alright, let's get healing going. Sorry for the silence there, y'all. I was figuring out what I'm doing with my life. Alright, let's get... Okay. Okay, we're ready. Are we ready? We're ready. Let's get back in there. Alright, we're fighting. About to go down. Sliver of health, y'all. Man. These mini-bosses are cool. I do appreciate that they exist. Just gotta get stuck in. It's going down. This is it. Nice. Not gonna loot. Not gonna loot. All night's loot. Okay. Alright, I got a couple pieces of loot. Lyric aspect core, that's valuable. Blood aspect, that's pretty valuable. Void aspect extract, good stuff. Alright, now we make our exit. And you do have to exit. You can't just, make a quick gate. I'm gonna reapply my hunting to look for reds. Murderers, that is. Yeah, so, one of the... It's actually a really powerful build for mages is to summon elemental... creatures, and in this version of Ultima Online, it's actually super cool. Not only do you obviously summon those creatures, but um, they like persistently level. So as you say train your fire elemental, each time you summon it, you have that persistent leveling to go along with it. It's really cool. Some of the things they've done. Whereas in previous Ultima Online, the fire elemental spell was just the fire elemental spell. You know, it was like a base. Um, no matter what you did, it was always, had the base stats or whatever else. So it's really cool. The same goes with pets. So you can like tame dragons and slugs and all these different tameable pets, right? And you bond them to you as the tamer. And then once they're bonded, when they die, they can be resurrected, which is a little bit different than it was in Ultima Online, at least when I played. Uh, so as you use them in combat, they level up and things like that. As a warrior, I don't obviously have any of that, but I do have what you can see kind of equipped on my character on the right. It's like all my armor is kind of a goldish brown hue, including my hood. Um, those that's because I have the earth aspect equipped, if you will. Um, but yeah, so the earth aspect uh, basically is you get bonuses, it levels up. I don't think I looted those star fires from the boss. I'll put those chain legs in there. But yeah, so you level up different things. I also have this codex here, which we can take a blessed codex of swords. And I need to remind me, I need to bless my helmet. So you can see I'm currently, this is the swordsmanship codex, and I'm leveling up the warrior stance. So this increases my accuracy, defense, and damage by 2% per rank. I'm currently ranked 1, so 2%. But as it goes up, you get the different ranks, and then once you hit that top rank, you get some special finishers. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. And then we can also check out my aspect mastery. You can see I'm tier 1, so tier 0 is the first tier. And here's Earth Aspect is 2% per tier for melee accuracy bonus, so I'm at 4% accuracy. Tactics is 2 per tier, so I'm at 4, right? And the same for armor. I don't do magic, so my spellbook doesn't do anything. Pretty cool stuff. So yeah, Ultima Online originally came out in 1997. It's actually still active as an MMO. EA currently owns it, I guess. Let's see how I did in the results. So I was at the bottom, not at the bottom. Rank 9. I did 8,214 damage. That's 2.74% of the boss. Excellent. Let's ignore that Rick Wildmane did 27%. That's just rude. We're gonna have to have words with him, showing off like that. But yeah, and so now we take all the loot. We're gonna put it in his chest. We're actually gonna put it in this distribution chest, and it's gonna randomly distribute it to everyone that was involved in the boss fight. Really cool system. So, but yeah, this is actually not the EA sponsored Ultima Online. This is a free player run chart, and they've completely redesigned the entire map, which is crazy, crazy. So you can actually look, this is the world. It used to be kind of almost like an Africa shape of Britannia with a bunch of islands down here, but they've completely redesigned it with whole new towns. Like here's the town of Prevalia, which is kind of the main city, what used to be the town of Britain. There's a town up here, Andaria. There's another major town down here, Cambria, and then there's a few smaller ones like Horseshoe Bay and Terran, I think, over here. Yeah, Terran. So those are kind of the major ones, but it's really neat little game. Um, really cool what these guys have done with it to kind of make it their own, add some unique aspects to it, and give old players like myself who played this game 1,000 years ago. Um, Way back, I stopped playing Ultima Online in 2001. But I was like, yeah, I like coming back to it periodically because it just feels good, right? A little bit of nostalgia trip, but you get kind of tired of the nostalgia over a couple of weeks. But this is it's just different, right? It's the same sort of base game, but it's fresh a little bit, so it's really cool. It is completely classless. The way that it works in this game is you have 700 base skill points to use. Every skill goes up to 100, and you level up whatever you want. So my character, for instance, is a melee warrior. He has camping. Camping is reworked from the original game so that effectively it gives me more carry weight and allows me to fast travel between places that I've visited. Swordsmanship with it, which is just using a sword. Tactics, which is increases my damage. Let me drop my horse off over here. Gosh, it's so busy out there. Um, And then what else do I have? Tracking lets me sort of find monsters or keep an eye out for murdering other players or other players that are murderers. How about that? Healing and anatomy, those work together to allow me to heal with bandages, resurrect other players, cure poisons. Anatomy also adds a bonus damage modifier to my attacks. Parrying, which is the use of my shield to block attacks and resist spells, that allows me to resist the spells of enemies. So, pretty basic. I'm actually kind of reworking this character. I'm going to bring parring up to 100, resist down to 60, tracking down to 80. I want to increase my defense. Just be kind of a good all-around player versus monster character. But yeah, you can there's like magics and different things like that. Yeah, I get the same way caricature with, like you mentioned, going back to Anarchy Online, and it's fun for a few weeks, right? And it's like, oh man, I remember all the good times I had, but then it's kind of the same thing. There's nothing fresh. Um, it's kind of a bummer, and you just kind of burn out on it. But this one I've really enjoyed. I joined up with this role playing guild, so we run around. We did an event a couple days ago on Friday night. Um, Yeah, I'm having a great time. If you're at all interested in kind of an older game with a little bit different twist to it, I recommend checking it out. It's totally free. Outlands.com. They have like a installer that you just download it and installs the game for you and get you all set up. You just type a account right into the login screen and it creates it for you. It's pretty cool. So if you're at all interested in it, check it out. It is slower though. Like my kids kind of were slightly interested in it because I like dragons and stuff. I was like, you guys are used to a little faster paced game, to be honest. So, but I think for some of our older school players, it scratches the right itch sometimes. So I'm having a great time in it for sure. I wrote a 13, um, yeah, I wrote a 13-page character backstory for my guy. So I'm chuckling. So in Discord right now, Captain Valamir is explaining when they promote recruits to the rank of knight. Typically, the recruits end up getting about 20 to 30K worth of loot, if you will, of gear. So we're gonna be put on a distribution just the for recruits, and then the rest will get distributed out to the rest of the crew. So the mini bosses have pretty good loot. Um, some pretty high valuable items. So that's fun. Very cool. This is the neat little guild. I'm enjoying it for sure. They're in an alliance, which is pretty nice. So you can get some assistance. Yeah, the game's a little bit different than Worm. It does have a pretty intensive crafting. The crafting is the slowest to level up in the game. So I have started a blacksmith, and uh, it takes about 200. What I've read is about 220,000 ingots to uh, get Grand Mastery in blacksmithing, and so far I've mined about 50,000, and I've been at it for weeks. So it's pretty slow, but it's pretty powerful in the end. One of those kind of a slow grind, which I appreciate because then not everyone and their mother has, I don't just create account and create every crafting type I can, just hammer them out in a few days. Ooh, a skill mastery orb. That is valuable. Um, in fact, I'm going to use this literally right now because I am trying to work my way up. Okay, so I talked about having a base of 100 skills and 700 skills. There are items in the game that allow you to raise your total skill cap to 720. And one of those is this skill mastery orb. They cost about 25 to 30K each. So you can imagine, and they only give you a +1. So it's quite expensive to get up to 720, but in some cases it's worth it. So for example, if I get camping up to 720, which is my goal, um, I will be able to fast travel to custom locations, which is super duper cool. So I'm going to go ahead and consume the heck out of that and continue to raise my camping, which I'm very excited about. Now, to also raise camping to 720, I have to get skill scrolls to raise it above the max of 100. So to get it to 120, I have to have those. So you have to kind of do them both. Those are about, I don't know, 10K each or something like that. So it's an investment to get there, for sure. We're just working on the distribution of loot. Uh, Post boss activity here. You got to get it all cleaned out. So, and I have got to go back uh, and bless my hood. I can't believe I forgot to do that. Oh, a skill mastery scroll. Oh, nice. Wonder what is it? Forensic evaluation. I won't use it, but I'll sell it. Jack with the lyric core. He's trying to raise those. That's quite the boon. All right. Huh. Just having a bit of a chat here. Show 50s you can't share. All right, I need some potions. I'm gonna edit my current loadout. Dump these. Clear that out. Clear it out. Thank you. I need heals. Gimme. $15. I've got all these bottles. What do I do with these now? Can I deposit things? Buy those. I'm gonna get a magic resist. A couple of these. I've never really used them, but they could come in handy. I don't think I got any. Did I get any? There you go. Weird. I'm gonna head to the bank. Drop this stuff off and get a dang bless scroll from my hood. Oh, I can fill up with those right there. Okay, let's put this in here. I mean, it's not a lot of gold, but we'll put it there, I guess, anyway. We'll leave that there. I don't really care about these. Fine. Got some things. Let's head over here. I've got some Prevalia coins. I've really been enjoying my time on the server, so I went ahead and donated. I just feel, you know, I know there's no subscription fees, anything like that, so it just, you know, it feels nice to be able to kind of help out. Donate to the guys running this. I really feel like there's a lot of value in that. So let's put this here, let's put this here, use it quickly. Now it's blessed, and now I won't use it. Great. Alright, so again, unfortunately, I don't have any recall scrolls or anything like that, so I get the unfortunate task of hoofing it back to our headquarters. It's okay. It's not very fun. It gives Kellard, my horse, a nice workout. Keep him warmed up, you know? I think my... No, it's good. I thought for a minute my camera got out of sync again. I also apologize. I never turned the light on, which probably made it like really dark. There, that helps a little bit. I know, like, the window next to me kind of washes me out, but... Let's see if we can get some of these, Yeah, resupply me. I don't think I'm getting those. Weird. Try clearing it. Is it based on bottle? No, I've got 13 bottles. Huh. I don't know. I'm gonna grab some of this food. Oh no, it's all raw food. Oh, I'm not used to this resupply chest. Food. What do we want here, y'all? Let's get let's get one of these. No, I'm not getting resupply. Okay, whatever. It's fine. All right, this is Cavernum, I believe. It's like a snowy dungeon. Pretty slick. So let's move on quickly, swiftly, expediently, before we get absolutely pummeled. I've got plenty of bandages, so let's go ahead and pop one. Don't care. Goodness. Thick. I have no idea where the Cavernum main boss is, so hopefully I can keep up. And I super appreciate everyone joining today. I do intend to do a little bit more streaming over the next few weeks. I know we had taken quite a long break from it here on the Game Bite Show channel, and I do apologize. You know, it's just one of those things when everything gets just kind of overwhelming, and you have to make some choices on where your limited willpower and energy can go. And sometimes, unfortunately, the things we enjoy the most have to go on pause. One of the things we enjoy the most anyway, so that's kind of where we stood, but hopefully we can get some more streams in. There'll probably be more casual streams with less pomp and circumstance. Again, that just makes it a lot easier on me to be able to jump in when to go. That's super awesome. Just kind of jump in, have a good time, do play the game as I was kind of already playing it, and kind of go from there. We'll see. All right. Here we go. Energy field. Can't pass.